Everyone, happy Monday. Welcome to NFT Art Talk Live in the morning, where we talk about news, hot topics, and all things related to the NFT and crypto market. We want to welcome you. If you've never been here before, we're here in the mornings doing maybe 10, 12 minutes of talking about the industry, the market recaps, what's hot, and our opinions, and we want to welcome you. We want to welcome you to our community of acceptance and celebration, where every morning we talk about news and every afternoon we talk about art and the artists that inspire us. That segment is at 1 p.m. Central Time if you're new to the channel. While you're here, we want to remind you, like the video. If you're here with us on Twitter, shoot us a retweet. And don't forget to subscribe here on YouTube and follow us on Twitter. Honestly, if you're on Twitter, we're going to recommend that you come on over to YouTube where we're hanging out. We got all the links in the description below for everything you're about to see on your screen. And we love it here. We're hitting milestones left and right. I think we're almost at 60-ish subscribers. I know about a week ago we got over 1,000 views on all of our videos. So we want to thank you guys for being here with us each day doing this. If you haven't met us before, my name is Moshe, aka DJ Fetus, and this is my homie Kardik NFT and all the places. What's good, dude? How's your Monday going?
It's going good, man. Waking up early, checking out some of these articles that seem like they're going to help maybe get some artists out there in kind of the internet space. And then I hope everybody had a great Mother's Day, actually, man. I was hanging out with my family this weekend, so I felt good about everything, man. So I hope you're doing well, man.
Yeah, man, I'm doing good. Honestly, I'm trying to find that energy on a Monday morning, but I'm here. I'm doing it. I'm in it. I'm plugged in, and I'm ready. Yeah, I had a great Mother's Day. We celebrated my wife like all weekend. It was really fun. And my kid was loving it, dude. So many cute videos. It's like his first Mother's Day where he's talking, Mother's Day.
Right.
But we'll talk more about our lives and what we got going on later today at NFT Art Talk in the afternoons, where we talk about the art and the artists that inspire us. In the meantime, let's dive into this art. So used to it. Let's dive into this news. We like to start this segment here with a quick recap of what's popping in the NFT space. We pulled up Coinmarketcap here. Honestly, this is the 7-day numbers, just so you get a sense. Looks like right about 527 million over the last week in sales, 151,000 actual sales. Honestly, the market cap is still sticking around this 10 billion mark. Did I do that right? Yeah, this 10 billion mark, which is a good sign. And then when you look at the NFT collections, I know we spent a lot of time talking about this last week. The one that popped out to me the most was this NFT horse. I know the Kentucky Derby was this weekend, and it was like a huge deal because a long shot won. So I don't know that collection, but I'm sure it has something to do with that, right? I mean,
I saw all the rappers kind of posting from that. I think Jack Harlow, Drake. I don't know. I saw a viral video of that. that's my extent of what I know about the Kentucky Derby this last weekend.
Yeah, man. Big gambling event, lots of horses running around. A long shot one, like a super long. Actually, it's a really crazy story. My brother was telling me yesterday. So this is just through hearsay, but I think there was a scratch. Like one of the horses hurt themselves like 2 days before. So they grabbed this random horse and like put him in the race. And he's like a 1 in, probably 100 or 1,000 chance of winning. And he wins the race, dude. It was crazy. I'm sure I think they paid out millions of dollars on that win. I wonder how this collection had to do with it. But I mean, with that type of volume, you have to assume it's somehow related to the horses. And also, honestly, I love seeing Murakami up here. I'm a big fan of Murakami. When we were looking last week, I didn't see him breach the top 10 with his flowers. So it's kind of cool to see him up here doing his thing for volume with almost 8,700 ETH. Ethereum, that's not dollars. And then also on Mondays, we like to bring up Rarity Tools. It's one of the larger kind of rarity snipers in the NFT space. If you're not familiar with that, especially in these larger PFP collections, there's rarity based on traits, like what's in the image. The more rare, typically the more expensive. This program just tracks that. It kind of tells us about some of the new collections added. I know I've been hearing a lot about Queen Apes, which is like an ape derivative. That's pretty cool. It's a lot of like female art, which is pretty rare in this space. Some cool other. I like this poetry in motion thing. Crypto Camels Club, just some fun stuff. Uh, Rarity's got at the top. Some of the more recent collections, and then kind of like the top collections, which is all pretty much the same, or we would talk about it. One thing we thought was pretty interesting here is the average price. Uh, so I thought this was an interesting way to look at NFTs. We spend a lot of time looking at the volume, but when you look at the average price sold, you kind of learn some interesting things. You bring some new collections up into this top 10, like Cyberkong's Axie Origins, which I'm sure is related to the Axie Infinity game. Even V Friends up here, World of Women. I mean, all of these are, again, this chart is organized by average price. So it's the average price sold per NFT. Some pretty impressive stats. And I think it's pretty crazy. Bored Apes up to 121 ETH average sale, which is like a house. 400 grand. So, pretty impressive stuff. Man, I wish I had bought like 6 of those things. Okay, let's keep it going into some news. That's kind of. Kartik, did you have anything else for the industry update?
Oh man, no, it's cool. I'm just catching up with what you're saying. I kind of actually like the art we were looking at when we were first scrolling through it with the crypto camels and all that. I just wanted to add that in.
Yeah, yeah.
Saw the
Mystical,
art's dope. Yeah,
dude.
man.
Mystical pyramids, pretty cool with like the all-seeing eye.
Third eye,
And then
yeah.
Vox, dude, Vox
The
collectibles, like the
Walking Dead.
crypto Vox. Yeah, that's real tight. The Walking Dead. Somebody made like crypto voxels, it looks, or some sort of voxel art. I mean, I like voxel art. Okay, let's keep it in the news, man, so we
Yeah,
can
man.
keep the people as we promise. Short episodes in the
Sure,
morning.
man. So yeah, this first article is about Instagram is going to support NFTs from Ethereum, Polygon, and Solana. I think they're launching a beta program, but and he announced it at South by down here in Austin. Mark Zuckerberg did, but yeah, man, I've been waiting for this for a long time, dude. Like I know I've been on Instagram pretty steady last 7 years. I liked it because it's primarily photography and video, and I was always wondering why they're taking me so long to even launch this. Kind of honestly, man, because when we looked at Twitter, it wasn't really a photo or video platform. It was more like short text. And then now DJ Fetus can actually tell us now like how it's more auditorial with spaces now. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to see a platform like this incorporate NFTs, at least for a creator like myself and DJ Fetus.
Yeah, I mean, everything you're saying, it makes total sense. It's really cool in this article. It says they're not going to charge you like Twitter Blue does to
Right.
have an NFT as a profile pic. I mean, it seems like it was only a matter of time, and I think it's a good sign again for this mass adoption event that a lot of us in the NFT space are kind of waiting for. We said that number earlier, 10 billion. We want to see that thing up to like a trillion here, all of us collectors. And it's these moments right here where, you take some app that like so many people are on, and then you integrate NFTs. People are like, well, what's that? And how do I get one? And, it's just an interesting concept. Not only to mention, if we can take our content that we've posted on Instagram and then turn those into NFTs, that would be pretty cool.
Right, and it's also interesting because I have a certain niche of friends that are actually just on Instagram, right, and then I have certain niche of friends on Twitter, certain niche of friends on Facebook, and then TikTok as well. So, as an artist, you want to be able to send that message out on all those platforms. So now, just enabling this just allows that now. So I'm elated that this is happening. Actually,
Yeah, I agree, and I think also the implications of what the future holds for this space are great. That's kind of something that I get excited about. The way that if they're integrating blockchain into these popular apps already, you can use them for so many things: tracking our copyrights, other items and goods, ownership, and what that means. I mean, we're not hiding it. It is so easy just to like download people's stuff. And I mean, I know it's happened to Kartik and I both. People just go, they see something they like on our Instagram, they download it and repost it as themselves. It's like all those sorts of things very likely could change in this blockchain environment. The way that content flows. It's not saying you can't have my stuff to post. It's just saying I'm going to know about it. So,
It gives you
yeah,
that attribution as well. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like you said, so
exactly.
that you're just like, okay, because look, I grew up in the Napster age. I grew up in all these downloading ages. I'm always going to be like, yo, if they want to do what they want to do with it, let them do. You know, I'm not going to stop them at the end of the day. But in this digital age with this blockchain ownership, it give you that attribution, right? You know, and then you as the artist can decide what it means to you.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, this is really interesting, and it's good to start seeing it being publicized instead of just kind of like a South by mention. It makes it feel
Right.
like it's real. Yeah, this is just another quick article. It felt right for a Monday, just because we're looking at the whole markets on Mondays. While most of the crypto prices went down, smart money NFT trades were up. Staked ETH tokens are still showing signs of investor confidence. The crypto markets have been crashing pretty hard over the weekend. You can kind of see it up here. Bitcoin's at 32. It kind of held 38 all last week. Ethereum's at 2,300. These are thousands, everyone. I think it held pretty strong at 2,900 last week. XRP's down to 0.53, which is pretty low for XRP. Do your own research. We're not financial advisors here. We heard it all weekend because we both are all in this crypto NFT space. We saw our phones were blowing up with notifications. But it's interesting that, on a day where the last 24 hours, the top crypto searchers have been searching crypto crash. Data from the blockchain analytics firm Nansen shows the daily net profit and loss for all smart money addresses trading NFTs. Since April 1st, there have been 27 days of profitable NFT trading and only 9 days of negative returns for the smart money wallets. Nansen considers a wallet to be a smart money if it is historically profitable. So basically, what they're saying is it's like even with crypto kind of going down, and honestly, even like traditional stock markets not being like just blatantly green. Again, do your own research. NFT space seems to be kind of leveled out. Since April 1st, Smart Money has invested roughly 5,000 ETH and returned over 17,000 ETH. And netted somewhere in between 12 or 13,000 ETH in NFT trading. So you're still seeing some pretty expansive growth as an average, which is pretty interesting. Now, like Kartik and I always say, we are not your financial advisors. We are your friends, and we are artists. So we're here just to make sure that you guys see what we're seeing, check out what we're looking at. And if you're interested in this, the article is linked in the description below on YouTube. So you can go check it out. But yeah, Kartik, what are your thoughts?
I was actually listening to this article earlier today that kind of coincides with this, where this person was talking about actually, you see the leveling off of these markets, right? You have the traditional investor mostly invested in stock market, but now you having the youth, and he was saying the youth because they're adopting more of this crypto. That sector of like the demographic of the world, right, is slowly flowing into it, right? So that connects back to these NFTs. So what you're really looking at is an investment also into like the youth, right? In the sense of like, we're not financial advisors, but like, what is the youth doing? What are they carrying forward? Because more than likely the youth is going to be here longer than us. But number two, it's like, those are the people that are going to send the message out, and they're going to adopt, and they're going to move into what it is next. Now, I think there's going to need to be little help in crypto and like how people are engaging with the wallets and onboarding all that. And that's going to take a little time. But if you have this youth kind of having that confidence in it and seeing what it's doing in their lives and how they're going to transact with it, you could see that trajecting forward in the NFT market as well.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm interested to see, this article particular, yeah, the youth and what they're doing, how they're flowing in, and the reality of the digital world growing, combined with this NFT space. If this, in my opinion, which again is not financial advice, is like this is just the beginning of the NFT. So we can't really establish like this is what it looks like over 20 years, right? But if this trajectory that this article is talking about is something we see, you have to ask yourself, is the NFT going to become the bond market of cryptocurrency, right? So even when you see these massive ups and down in crypto, NFT just kind of keeps you going. You know what I mean? And all these big time crypto, because Kartik and I have already experienced ourselves, all these massive crypto whales, they're the ones we see dominating this NFT space. And that's kind of what makes me feel like maybe that's something we're going to see in the future. Now, I don't know, and we're going to need some time under our belt before we can make decisions like that, but it does raise that question for me personally.
Well, yeah, in the end of the day, that's why the artist is the greatest messenger, right?
Right. Yeah.
Because if they're able to create the greatest message to the people because of they're of the people, right? Well, this NFT has empowered them to now get that initial investment towards what the vision is, right? And when that vision is made at such a grand scale and people are like, wow, that music's tight, or that video's tight, or that person or that project is doing something for the culture, well, then now we start seeing swings exactly like you said, like, well, how is this staying going forward? Because guess what? Like that brand, that artist has gone to that level.
Right. And to your point, man, like even in this theorizing of that I'm doing here, it's like, these whales that I'd mentioned are not Warren Buffett age whales, right? They are probably closer to Mark Zuckerberg's age, and they're saying, I mean, that's what I'm saying. How cool would it be, right? If they say, our bond market in cryptocurrency is going to be NFTs. And we're going to put on all these artists, and that's what it's going to stand for. It's not going to be like, how is, like the current bond markets, you know what I mean? Like, what is the Fed doing? Who knows? But, anyways, we don't have to go there. We don't have to go there. If you want to go there with us, though, hit us up. We'll talk to you all day about this stuff. And in the meantime, I'm getting too far down. I'm sorry, I cut myself off. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel if you're with us on YouTube. If you're with us on Twitter, please shoot us a follow. Maybe retweet or like the post that you found this video on. That would be cool. But mostly, come back and hang out with us later this afternoon at 1 o'clock. And then we're going to be live with you guys pretty much every day between 9:30 a.m. and 1 p.m. Central Time. We're going to try to get you guys blocks at both of those times. We got the Jam Room on Friday, and hopefully we'll have another interview this week for you guys because that was so much fun last week. But mostly, I hope you guys have a great week. I hope you find some energy on Monday, and have a great day.